Yeah, something like that, definitely. Cool. So that was an easy one, just like a teaser. Okay, next one. How many birthdays do Chinese people celebrate? This is a tricky one. So just like a very tiny hint, like we Chinese people, sometimes we use the like international calendar, but we also have a lunar calendar. So this is obviously giving out answers already. So how many birthdays do Chinese people celebrate usually? Anyone?
Two birthdays. I think China have two calendars, right?
Yeah, one is like usually, especially within the families, because usually Chinese people put their official like calendar birthday on their ID card and stuff like that. But sometimes if they want to make it private, like among family members, they usually celebrate like their lunar calendar. So it's like yeah, it's like a tiny like custom. I don't think any other countries people celebrate double birthdays, and this also depends on like their own like preferences. Okay, that is a fun one. So next one, this got limited answers. When do Chinese people have dumplings? There's like an easy answer, of course, but don't have to limit it to only one. Anyone coming up? Okay, give
Well,
you
I guess
some
it's
hint.
every day.
Um, yes, of course you can have it every day, but there's like some time that you have to like it's like this custom, this tradition requires you to have dumplings. One is of course like the Spring Festival that is especially for northern Chinese like northern cities, for example, like especially cities northern to Shanghai, that is usually considered as northern China. So that place is like we usually have dumplings for spring festivals, and southern places they have like the rice rolls, but also sometimes they do have dumplings. And the second one can be like the day of the winter starts in lunar calendar. There is a fun saying that like in Chinese it goes like 冬至不端饺子碗，冻掉耳朵没人管. Because you know dumplings they look like tiny ears, and the saying usually like actually means if you don't eat dumplings on the day that winter arrives, your ear is gonna be frozen and no one will care about you. So better eat some dumplings. And yeah, like other times there's like no strict requirements, but often dumplings is had when it's like family reunion, and some like for example, like I come from a northern place and my family literally have like dumplings every week, but yeah, there's some like strict custom about that. Cool. Next one. I don't know you guys if you know this natal year, because Chinese we have this kind of like 12 animals that symbols every year, and it's like a 12 animal routine. So for example, I'm a dragon and my people born a year ahead of me, they are rabbits, and people born like next to me like 1 year after, they are like snakes. Yeah, snakes. So actually this year is tiger year, and what would you do if it is your natal year? Like if you can give me your birthday, I mean the year you were born, I can maybe give you the idea of what the animals is you. Anyone speaking up, please? Yeah, like for example, this year is tiger year, and the year before is cow, like ox, or oh, is someone speaking up? Let me have a look. Oh, in 1994. Oh, if you were born in 1994, you are a dog. Like dog. Like sometimes people have this kind of saying that like if you have like your animal symbols, you sometimes symbols your personalities as well. For example, if you're a dog, then means you're like a very good friend. You are very nice to everyone. You are loyal to your family, and yeah, like basically a very like down to earth kind of person. Anyone coming up? If you can give me the year you were born, like I can maybe tell you like what animal is you, and I just need some time to calculate. Yeah, so people born in 1994, like you were a dog, and afterwards you were a piggy. Before was, I think, like monkey, I think. Yeah. So hi.
Hey,
Nice to meet
hello.
you guys.
So,
Yeah, like for
so
the like for
can I
friends
pronounce your
joining.
name?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So,
Hi, I
like,
can.
I want to ask, like, how we can calculate this year, like natal year?
Pardon me, I can't hear you clearly.
I say how we can calculate this year, like natal year. How we can
Oh,
calculate?
how can you calculate, you mean? So it starts like from the beginning. So for example, based on this year, you're like it's tiger year this year. And the year before was is like ox, like a cow. And there's like 12 routine, like the first one is mouth, the last one is pig, and pig after is mouth. So you can tell me which year you were born, and I can use some calculator to calculate that maybe.
I know my year. My year is dog. My year is dog. Like I know about it,
Oh,
but
you're also a dog. Nice. Yeah, dog is like we're like sometimes they tell you are like your personality according to that. So yeah, let me share more information. What would you do on your natal year? So basically, you wear something red on the first day of lunar calendar, and also you like basically you need to wear like some outfit that is red, or like especially your like socks. Sometimes like they sell red socks with like this kind of like little people figure underneath. That means you will like beat down the people who is like being mean to you. So that is kind of like a funny thing to do. And besides wearing something red, you need also to get some golden accessories. It can be a golden necklace, can be a golden like earrings. If you're a guy, you can wear something like a golden like ring or something like that. That means give you good fortune. So yes, that is the natal year custom. Next. Oh, it's Chinese festivals. Oh, it's so I don't know you guys if you know about rice balls. Basically, it's some like you made rice into powder, and then you like roll some sweet fillings in it. Sometimes it's sesame, sometimes it's peanut, sometimes you can just make it like very like creative about that. So during what festival does people have rice balls? Actually, this festival just passed like 2 days ago. Anyone speaking up can have a wild guess. Or is it just like too hard a little bit?
It's the Lantern Festival, right? On the 15th.
Correct. 1 point
February.
for this pretty lady here. So yes, this Lantern Festival, also known in Chinese as Yuan Xiao Jie, like Yuan Xiao Festival. Like in Chinese, this Yuan Xiao also, that's like actually the Chinese name was rice balls. Like because it's round and you eat it sometime like just in the evening. So I mean, like they just get creative about the names. And also not just for the Lantern Festival, which just ended 2 days ago. Usually Lantern Festival is the 15th day of the Chinese New Year, like Chinese New Year. So that also means the end of this like spring festival celebration. And like actually in some northern, like southern cities, like especially like south to Shanghai, like that is considered as southern China. So according to their festivals like customs, they don't eat that much dumplings as we northerners do, but they replace the like dumplings to rice balls. So sometimes if you talk to some like people from, for example, from Chengdu, from Sichuan, when you ask, oh, did you have dumplings? Then might feel weird because they actually don't eat that much dumplings, but they do have like rice balls. Yes. So next one. What is the next important date after Spring Festival? Actually, I just reviewed this. Like, it is also this day called Yuan Xiaojie, Lantern Festival. Lantern is like the red round lamps, but you hang it up in the ceiling. That means give you this kind of like a festive feeling, as well as like good fortune and good wishes and things like that. So yeah, actually those are lanterns. Like on the picture, you can see it here. Those are called lanterns. Yeah, and on lantern festivals, you hang up lanterns and have rice balls. Cool. Next one. Oh, this is some fun thing that you might need if you come to China, some Chinese taboos. So first one, I can give you some hints if you guys not familiar with it. Sometimes it's good to know more as well. So what you cannot do on the Chinese dinner table? Anyone speaking up? Have a wild guess. So also talk about, you can just compare to what you cannot do, like in your culture, what you can't do on a dinner table. It might be what can be considered as not polite or not respectful. Yeah, basically, there's like a lot of traditions and this kind of like rules on Chinese dinner table, especially if you have like a big family or you guys values a lot about like the tradition. So one hint is like a universal one. For example, you can't because Chinese people will use chopsticks. Chopsticks is like some like two sticks together like this, and when you have rice, you can't stick your chopsticks into the rice bowl, like pull it up, because this seems like you're like honoring the past, the past like relatives, because when you are like mourning your past relatives, your people who passed away, like you also put this kind of like thing, you put chopstick into the bowl and stand it up, means that this is for them. So actually, if you are like doing this on a daily casual like dinner, it might be considered as super rude. So if you ever come to China, don't really do this. Yes, that is the most important one, to be honest. And anything you guys coming up? Yeah, I can see Galaxy A30. You are interested, some Chinese customs. Yeah, feel free to ask me. I'm actually Chinese, so yeah. Anything you want to know about? Oh, let's see. Okay, I guess it's a little bit too hard for non-Chinese people. So another thing is we Chinese, sometimes we eat we have one plate for the food, and actually this plate is for everyone on the table. So sometimes you will sit around the table or sit opposite to the table. So there's always one side of this dish is next to you. But usually when you want to pick the food, you use your chopsticks. And it is considered as polite when you only pick the food in front of you. And you shouldn't go all the way to the other side to pick it up. For example, when you're having some vegetables and meat, there's a big piece of meat on other side. You can't grab it all over to see it, to get it. This is considered as not polite, but it's polite if you just have what you in front of you, and if you want, you can just turn the dish or anything like that. So yeah, basically like that. Yeah, there's actually a lot of other customs about Chinese dinner table as well. Maybe later we can create some articles you guys can refer to. Cool. So next one. Oopsie. Oh. Yeah. Oh, this is a funny one. What fruit you cannot share with a family or friend? I think this is hard, to be honest. if you're not like a Chinese like expert or something like that. Anyone having a guess?
Apple?
Apple? No, but similar. The shape is similar. The shape and the idea of and the type is similar, but it's not apple, but something else. Anyone else have a guess? Yeah, like don't have to raise your hand, just unmute yourself, it's fine. Or type in the chat box, also fine. Can read your answers, it's fine. Yeah, have a guess. This is interesting. I don't want to review this for you. Yeah, sure. Don't have to raise your hand, just type or like just speak up, it's fine. Dragon fruit. Unfortunately not. Like, give you a hint. If you guys know a little bit Chinese, it's about the pronunciation. Like, you know, Chinese pronunciation sometimes like similar to each other. And this is like about this kind of like pronunciation is similar. Okay, I guess this is too hard. And I will release the answer in 3, 2, 1. Oh, one more chat. Kaki? No, it's not kaki. Actually, I don't think dragon fruit or kaki is like a thing like in China. Persimmon during no, it's like more common. It's like very common, like fruit you can see like everywhere actually in China especially. Similar to apple. Okay, let me just review the answer. This is too hard. Pear, like pear, like pear. Looks like okay, I'll text in the text box. Like
Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is
everyone in the meeting. It's the answer is pear. And why is that? I will give you the explanation. So in Chinese, the fruit pear is called li, like li. And this pronunciation is the same as the Chinese word departure. Like departure, like you leaving someone or someone's leaving you. So when you separate the pair, you're like sharing the li. Then like sharing pair in Chinese is called 分离. Then it sounds the same as you are leaving someone, you are getting departure. So usually this specific fruit called pear, like li, can't be shared with family. If you want a pear, then have it yourself. Don't share with other people. Like if you want to have an apple with someone together, it's okay, but not a pear. Like anyway. So this is especially between friend and family because you want to always be together. Okay, next one. Yeah, so that is very much about Chinese customs. Anyone want to share something about your like local customs? If you don't, yeah, so I didn't see. Sorry about Eva. I didn't see your answer. Yeah, like 1 point for you. That is very correct. And hope my explanation makes some sense to you guys. So yeah, like that is very much most interesting part about Chinese customs, and there's also like way more than that. Do you want to share some of your local customs? You can open your mic or like type something in the chat box. I can read it. This is basically where you come from and what is some like local custom that is different from other places. Maybe it's not as strange and like that much compared to Chinese ones, but still. Cool. Anyone speaking up? I'm lonely here.
Right. Our local customers, we give. I'm sorry, I'm Heather from Pakistan. So we give money,
Pakistan.
So we give money in like two special events. One is like Eid al-Fitr, that is like Eid for all of us. So our elders give us Eid, he gave us money. So we just
it's also like a money giving custom, isn't it? Yeah, like money is sometimes also considered as fortune in Chinese, like custom. We sometimes even put like this kind of coin when during spring festivals into the dumplings, like just like the dumpling, the coin dumpling is just like hidden among the normal dumplings. And sometimes people who lucky enough to pick up one with coins inside is considered as, okay, they're gonna be super rich in the future. Yeah, thank you for sharing. That is a very interesting one. So yeah, like if you guys have any other stuff want to share, you can put in the chat box, and let's move on to the next one. So yes, this is a picture quiz. I think it's very interesting. So basically I'm going to share some pictures and you can tell us which this is coming from. It includes some food and some places. Yeah, let's have a check. So firstly, it's the food around the world. So anyone knows what this snack or what this like cuisine is coming from which country? Anyone coming up?
Yeah, that's my home country. So that's the clue, guys. It's from Indonesia.
Yes, 1 point for you, this pretty lady. Any like any other friends coming from Indonesia? Does this look familiar to you guys? If it is, like type something in the chat box, let me know. Yeah, glad I found something that can make you feel at home. So yes, anyone want to introduce what this is made of? What is special about it? Or yeah, like actually I'm not so familiar with this either. Like yeah, like who gave up the answer? Like could you please give a little bit introduction about it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a dessert from my country, Indonesia. Wait.
I see. Oh, it's like sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like sweet mostly, and then the way we call it in some places here in Indonesia, we call it terang bulan. That means sweet moon. But in some other places, especially if you go to the capital city, Jakarta, people there will just call it sweet martabak. Martabak is just another type of food, but they have sweet and a savory version. So this is the sweet type of version. Yeah. So it fills with a lot of chocolates, nuts, and sometimes cheese. And it comes very modern now. You can add any of the popular toppings. Maybe add some Nutella on it or some, I don't know, whatever, pandan, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it's very nice. And if you pay a visit here to beautiful country, Indonesia, please do try one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm already interested, to be honest. Yeah, I love sweet stuff. Yeah, I think if anyone is into sweet things, you come to Indonesia, this is definitely something you should try about. Cool. 1 point for you. Next one. What's this? This is sometimes a little bit confusing because like as a Chinese people, like I sometimes regard this as our like traditional food, but it's not the same. So yeah, at least have a guess what kind of taste it usually be. Okay, maybe this is too hard again. So this is called crepes. It's from France. Francais. Yeah, like sometimes this is popular around the world as well. Sometimes I also see this like on the street or like some street snacks. It is like sweet, creamy pancake and filled with fruits and sometimes cream and ice creams. Yeah, like you just hold it into a cone and like carve it and then you can share with friends. So this is interesting because it looks very much similar to Chinese like pancake, like jianbing, but instead the Chinese version is not sweet but salty. We put this kind of like soy sauce or like soybean sauce or something like that, and but like instead of fruits we put in some vegetables like cabbages or other like eggs and stuff. So it's like a very popular like breakfast here in China. Cool. Like yeah, like it's always amazing to see something coincidence between like Western countries and China. So yeah, let's try next one. What is this? Don't know, this may be universal because sometimes I can also see this in like Chinese street snacks and stuff. But I think this comes from some other countries. So a little bit hint, the like the brown cone is actually a bamboo, and inside is yeah, definitely another Southeast. Yeah. It's come from Southeast Asian. But what country? Oh, the food, the name of, is it possible that you can say the name of the food in Chinese too? So the first one, I'm not really sure because the original name is like in like English or Malay, like Indonesian, like some friend already texted in text box, I can have a check. So this one in Chinese is called 可丽布, but it's actually just like the same pronunciation as crepes, like, but in Chinese pronunciation. Yeah, like this is from Malaysia, that's true. Indonesian also have this kind of these, and also it's popular in China as well, especially on like on the street snacks. It's called like 竹筒饭, but it got different versions of it. Like this type, it tastes like coconut. The top white stuff is actually like coconut slice, and sometimes we put sweet rice in it, and like sweet like red beans fillings inside as well. So basically it's just usually popular in China, especially like southern places. Yeah, like 竹筒饭, that's in Chinese. Yeah, my pronunciation is standard. Take care, I'm Chinese, so yeah. Like how about this one? Anyone can type what this, like type the Chinese pronunciation in the chat box. This is everyone know, this is dumpling, but anyone know how to pronounce it? Just like the pinyin is fine. Anyone can try in the chat box. It's time to test your Chinese. Close. I will say it and you can try it. It's like, yeah, 饺子 definitely. It's 鸡熬饺, 饺子. Like the next word is got no tone. Yeah, nice. Oh, this is a Chinese pro here. Hi, Eva. Nice. Yeah, this is 饺子, and it's especially popular like in northern places. Cool. Yeah, got good 2 bonus here. Nice. Okay, let's see the next one. Also Chinese dish. This got a fun story behind as well. I guess it's too hard, so we'll just review the answer. It is called 佛跳墙. I'll text it. See. 佛跳墙. Yes. Like in English, the translation is literally the Buddha jumping across the wall. The name actually do not have much like relation with this. It's actually, yeah, it's like a steam stuff, like got like very rich taste and especially original in it. So this dish is a southern dish, of course, and it's got like a very interesting story. So actually, because you know, try some beggars when they are on this, like they want food, they just have like tradition, like in the back in the days when the beggar like asks for food, they have this kind of like the bowl, and they go step by door by door to the little like every restaurant to ask for like a tiny bit of like leftovers. And one day, like one restaurant owners suddenly smell something really, really good in the air, and they she traced the smell, and then she's actually finding like this very good smell come from like a beggar's like football. That is because you know, the beggars ask for different type of food from different restaurants, and the mixture like accidentally creates like a very good dish. So as you can see, this dish have a lot of mixture in it. It got like the sea cucumber, the potato, the mushrooms, and some, yeah, it actually do not have to limit to some like famous stuff, but sometimes just like the original, you can taste like the original flavor in it, so it makes it really good. If you want to come to China, when you come to China, you can definitely have a try. It's like a very good one. Cool. That is the end of the food around in China, and the next one is something international. It's a place around the world, so anyone knows this one is a really easy one. Just give you a test. So the first one, where is this place from? Which country?
China.
Yeah, text
All of China.
like in, Yes, nice. It's the like which cities? Anyone know? Peking, yes, it's in Beijing. Like in Beijing, it's in the capital of China. Yeah, this is the Great Wall. It comes from China and located in Beijing. Yes, and this is just a test. The next one will be from somewhere else. Anyone know where this is? Give you a hint. This is a place from
That's
South.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Yes, cool. Who give you that? Yes, nice. 1 point for you. This is from Brazil, and this is like the statue of Jesus. Like I think it's in Brazil. I forgot which cities, but yes, this is from Brazil. 1 point for you. Okay, next one. Other guys better work. Where it is this? You can tell from the structure. Yeah. That's the the Spanish of it, I guess. Anyone know where this come from? I can see from the style of this architecture.
France?
No. But there's some European countries, but a little bit in the north. Okay, give you a hint. The biggest territory, the country owns the biggest territory in the world.
Russia.
Yes, Russia. This is from like the Red Square. Like you can see from the architecture style, this is like a typical Russian style of like this kind of like castles and stuff. Yeah, this is from Russia. And the next one from anyone knows? This is a chapel, by the way. Maybe it's too hard, isn't it? I'm just trying to find something like all over the world. Anyone knows?
Somewhere in India?
No, but close. It's like among South Asia countries. Okay, I guess it's too hard. No. Like a little bit in. Yes. Oh, this Galaxy A30. Bravo. This is from Turkey. It's the Sophia Chapel. I forgot the English name of it. Yes, this is from Turkey. It's a very pretty place. Like I would like to visit it like one day. It's like really amazing. So yes, cool. That will be all the small quizzes today. And there's like a little bit of brainstorm. It's like a big question for you guys to think about. Maybe it's not like got a fixed answer, but maybe you can think about it and discuss it with your family as well. So yeah, here is the context of the question. So 3 men decided to split the cost of a hotel room. The hotel manager gave them a price of $30. The men, like 3 men, split the bill evenly, each paying $10 and retired to their room. Okay, the next step. However, the manager realized it was a Wednesday night, so the hotel has a special rooms offer. Like rooms are only like $25. He had overcharged them $5. So original price is 30, but they actually overcharged him 5. It should be 25. So he promptly called the bellboy, give him the $5 bill, and told him to return it to the man. When the boy explained the situation to the man, they were so pleased at the honesty of the establishment that they promptly tipped the boy $2 out of the 5. So they had returned and kept $1 for themselves. Each of the 3 men ended up paying $9. Totally of 27 plus $2 for the bellboy makes 29. So they actually originally paid like $30. So where is this extra dollar go? This is a whole question here. Anyone have a guess? This is like don't have to be like given like there's no fixed answer to this, just like a very big brainstorm question. If you want, you can take a screenshot and take your time to think about it. yeah, basically this is like you don't have to give the answer now, but it's a very funny question, like interesting brainstorm idea. You can share with your friend, and maybe you can, if you come from like China admissions like event chat, yeah, like you can share some answers there, and I will reply to them later. Cool. So basically, this is coming to an end of today's event, and I can see there's still some friends around. And would you mind sharing some of your New Year resolution? I know it's a bit late; it's already like close, like mid-February, but still, what is your New Year resolution, and would you like to share about it? Okay, so start from me, of course. Like my New Year resolution is to go to gym more, exercise more to keep in good health, and also start like a healthier diet. So yeah, like health is very important nowadays, especially during this pandemic. And yes, anyone else want to share some of your New Year resolutions? It's okay to text in text box. This is gonna be the final part of our events here. Feel free to speak up, actually. I only hear like a few of the voices of people joining today.
For this year, I'm learning right now like boxing. And
Ah,
also,
boxing. Cool.
yeah, and also working on my Chinese.
Oh,
This is-
Chinese learning. Cool. Yeah, like Chinese, if you want help, you can always like find some good courses on China Admissions website. They don't cost that much. Yeah, like good luck to your Chinese studies. Chinese is really hard. That's a very nice resolution.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. And yeah. Like, you know, sometimes it's good to share out, and so everyone can, like, it's not included yourself, then it's good for, you know, just people over watching you, so you can just have a better spirit of keeping it up. Yeah, like if you have new resolution, feel free to share with us, or like share among your friends or family. It's a good way to keep like the bonds and make like a good atmosphere together. So thank you very much. That's gonna be the end of our event today. And I don't know what time is it in your place, but have a good day. In China, in Beijing, is now in the evening. So anyone, like, have a good evening, and we will see you in the next event. If you like it, then like follow us on the Instagram, like or keep an eye on our online events page. We will just keep updating it. Cool. So have a good day, guys, and see you guys later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for joining.
Dalam diri